So, Brother Saber lives in Sweden, in the Scandinavian countries. May Allah make it easy upon all these Muslims living in these areas. They fast for 20 hours. We here in Arabia don't realize the blessing of Allah Azza wa Jal. When we fast 15 hours and we're complaining and shouting and whining about the long hours, while they fast 20 hours, which means that they have like 4 hours to break their fast, eat supper, pray Taraweeh, pray Tahajjud, eat Suhoor, and maybe if they have any hanky-panky they can do in the spare time. Wow. It's even more than 6 items in 4 hours. So this is hard. But Saber, you are a Muslim. And you open the Quran and you see that Allah is instructing us in the Quran, in chapter 2, in Surah Al-Baqarah, that we must refrain from eating and drinking from the break of dawn until sunset. The break of dawn is the white thread from the black thread. So now, if you have daytime and nighttime that are totally separate and segregated, regardless of the length, in this case, you are as a Muslim ordered to fast. Now, there are some fatwas, but these fatwas are not from people of knowledge. The Muslim Council of Europe, the Muslim Council of Zimbabwe, or what. These are not the real scholars who have the knowledge to give fatwa in Islam. I saw a program on the BBC, I think, or some, where a Muslim from the Council of this European country and a Muslim from the Council of this European country, and they're all speaking out of authority. Not only that, they say that the scholars who live in Arabia don't have knowledge of what's happening and they should not be asked. Ya akhi, what kind of knowledge are you possessing? Is it from Cambridge or Harvard? Is it from the Quran and Sunnah? Allah tells you, forget what I say, forget what they say. Allah says in the Quran that you have to refrain from eating and drinking and intercourse from the break of dawn till sunset. Do you have break of dawn in Sweden? He says, yes. Do you have sunset in Sweden the same day? He said, yes, after 20 hours. So, what will you meet Allah Azza wa Jalla and say? Yeah, Sheikh, but this fatwa came from France. This fatwa came from Austria. This fatwa came... Who cares where it came from? It goes against Islam. It goes against the Quran. Not only that, they say you have to fast with Saudi Arabia. Okay, what about Maghrib prayer? If they say that Maghrib, the sun sets at 7 o'clock in Saudi Arabia, which is corresponding to 5 o'clock in the afternoon in Stockholm. We still have 5 more hours till sunset. But because we are fasting with Saudi Arabia, so we break our fast and we pray Maghrib as well. What does Maghrib mean? Maghrib means sunset. The sun did not set yet. So well, we have a fatwa. Akhi, this is a new religion. This is not Islam. So definitely, Sabir, what these guys are saying is wrong and totally bogus. No foundation, none whatsoever. No real scholar would say this. The only fatwa is when you have 6 months or less of total darkness, total night. I don't have day and night. Or the opposite, total daytime. I don't have day and night. In this case, yes, you look at the closest country to your country that has distinction between day and night, and you follow their timings. But not to jump all the way to Saudi Arabia and break your fast in the middle of the day and consider yourself fasting. This is child's game and not fasting. May Allah make it easier for you. I know it's difficult. Yeah, I'm speaking from here where I fast 15 hours a day. And to tell you the truth, alhamdulillah, it's not hard. I know a lot of my relatives who fast 15 hours a day, and they go play tennis, they go to the gym while fasting, and they have no problems. So this surely means that you can manage 20 hours or even more without any problem, because it is Allah who obligated it upon you. And Allah Azza wa Jal would not make a ruling where people are unable to do it. And Allah knows best.